Hello and welcome to Desperados 3. Desperados 3 is a real-time tactical stealth game with a huge amount of polish included in it. This video is kindly sponsored by THQ Nordic, and if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. I'm playing on the PC version right now, but the game is also available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So without further ado, let us continue with the game that I currently have. And as you can see, we currently have 4 levels unlocked. And let me tell you, there is a huge amount of content in this game, and the amount of work that has gone into making this into an extremely enjoyable experience. What I would probably explain it or describe it as is Hitman isometric.
Everyone hold still, please. Magnificent.
And another. I think this side is much more stately.
I'll fetch another plate.
Right. How do you like the new dress, sweet pea?
It's lovely, darling.
Oh, excellent. I want everyone talking about this day for years.
Mayor Higgins.
Oh, what now?
Frank says he's getting impatient.
Shh, not now. Can't you see we're in the middle of something? I'm sorry, sweet pea. This is something I really have to take care of.
Don't you worry about me, darling.
Oh, okay, stay right here. I'll be back in a jiffy. I need more time. Try to distract Frank. I really need to check the flower arrangements.
Yes, sir.
Bye for now. Finally, I thought he'd never leave. Need to work fast, get what I need, and leave before I get dragged to the altar. First, I need a key to the upper floor. I think she carries a spare. Bet she won't mind if I borrow it for a spell. The guards won't bother me so long as I don't misbehave too much. As soon as I get it, I'll sneak in through the library door. The upper floor is off limits. I'll have to avoid the guards until I reach the office. I'll turn the place upside down until I find what I'm here for. All right then. I need to get out of here before the groom decides to check in on his bride.
Alright, so here we go. Welcome to Desperados 3. And I'm going to be quick saving straight away, because quick save is an extremely important part of the game.
Beautiful. Quick, before he comes back. I object this union. Jesus, that dog hates me. The feeling's mutual.
How graceful she is.
Runaway bride.
This is our wedding.
Alright, so they're going to give us a little bit of a heads up as to what Kate can do. In certain missions, Kate can pickpocket enemies, but be careful. If you're spotted doing so, it will sound the alarm. Now, here's the thing. In Desperados 3, there is such a thing as crouching. As you can see, I can crouch along the ground right there. I can also pick up a variety of different
He
items.
seems a little too fixated on her. Let's blind him a little with this perfume.
Perfect, perfect. So I can actually use this item right here to blind him. So as you can see, I can throw it right on him, and then we can pickpocket the woman.
You're a weird fella.
Just a
Little more.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
Now up
Done.
the stairs and through the door to the library.
Mary, I like your walk.
Perfume vials. Kate has an unlimited supply of perfume vials. One vial temporarily blinds all guards in range. This is one of the few abilities that has its full effect on all guard types, including long coats and ponchos. These are specialist guard types that are generally not very easily distracted. But this guy's one of them. As you can see, he's a poncho. And there is another guy called a long coat as well. And they are very difficult to deal with. I've had some problems with those in previous missions. Now, what you can also do is you can change your display here, so you can actually see exactly where you can go and what you can actually go into in an easy easy way, because most of the time you're going to be sneaking and you're going to have stealth and all that stuff. There is also an ability called Showdown Mode. Showdown Mode basically allows you to queue up actions, because this is generally real time, of course, but if I press this, boom, we're right into pausing time, and I can queue up any actions I want in that time. And then you can click execute, and then it will continue onward. So let's have a look.
For years, never could keep his eyes off of me, the filthy old hound.
Alright, so yes, we need to get in through the library door. So me going the wrong way is not a good idea, but as you can see, they give you a little bit of a, shall we say, reminder that you need to save every so often, because saving and quick loading is a very important part of this game, because, let's face it, you don't want to be confined to predetermined save spots. You always want to be able to save whenever you want to be able to save, and I think that is a very, very nice feature, because learning and making mistakes and failing is actually a very integral part of the game. And yes, we're not going to be able to climb that, especially in this dress. So let's actually have a look. Where can I go? I might be able to go around here. It seems like we might... yes, we might need to go this way. So how can I get there? That's the thing. That's the thing we've got to figure out. I might be able to go around here. Like so. Yes, exactly. Now, in previous missions, I have been able to take control of 2 characters. John Cooper is the main character's name, and then you had a number of other people that you could also utilize, and they all have different abilities, and these characters are drastically different in their playstyles. As you can no doubt tell, Kate here has the perfume vials, and she is able to pickpocket enemies. However, none of the other characters have that ability, so you're going to have to utilize each one individually to maximize their talents. Okay, so I've got to be a bit careful here. I'm not entirely sure if these guys are going to... Yeah, they're going to be a bit annoyed that I'm in this area, I think. So let's go into the bushes here real quick. And I'm going to need to get over there, aren't I? Oh, there's actually another one there too. This could be actually a bit problematic.
Before he comes back.
No, I don't want to go up there. Actually, you know what? I could put... Oh, no, I could push this over, you see. Now, this is one of those traps that you can kind of use. Now, what I could do is I could theoretically blind one of them, if I wanted to, with the perfume for a very limited amount of time. Not sure if this is going to work, but I have a save, so it might be okay.
I'll slip inside when no one's watching.
Oh, shoot, where did I put that dang key?
Yeah, where did you put that key, sir? Okay, so Kate only knocks out guards and has no lethal takedown. Yeah, bear in mind with the other characters, you can choose whether you go a non-lethal route or you go a completely lethal route. The main character, John Cooper, has a knife, and he can actually stab people with that, or he can throw the knife for a silent kill. But of course, bear in mind that guards do have a pretty lengthy vision range, and if you are not careful, you're going to get seen very easily, so you've got to be a bit careful there. Anyway, she also doesn't carry any rope to tie them up, so be careful. They will wake up again.
Time to make an impression.
Alright, so that means I'm going to have to deal damage to this guy. Somehow.
I know just where to hit.
Okay, I'm going to be a bit careful here. There we go. Let's do it now.
We need a rest.
Alright, fantastic. Now let's open the door. It's going to take a little bit of time for us to get in there. I'm actually going to quick save once again. Got to be a bit careful, because you never know what's going to happen inside, even though we kind of have a bit of an idea.
Now for a little game of hide and seek.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, now what you can do is you can also right-click on enemies to see their vision cone, and that's the thing that you mainly want to be aware of. Got to be a bit careful. Here, gonna go in here. Oh, that was close. Did you see that? Oh yeah, that was very, very close indeed. Okay, thankfully, they seem to be moving in a pretty... Oh no, this is bad. This is bad news bears. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to do this. Okay, we're gonna have to go like... Yep, that's a bit problematic. I'm gonna have to go like this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. There you go. There's my first fail. We're going to have to quick load right there. And I'm going to probably wait about here. And then we're going to slip past very fast here. Going to try and get past very fast. And then we will hopefully be able to get in through this door. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, maybe I can... Okay, you know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to try and knock out this one. And then maybe knock out the other one in quick succession. There we go. Alright. And then we're going to knock out this one as well.
Sorry in advance, darling. I think you should lay down.
There we go. Now bear in mind that they cannot be tied up or anything like that. Usually you're going to be able to tie them up if you do go the non-lethal route. But unfortunately, because she doesn't have any rope, we're not able to do that. So I will be able to search the desk now at least.
Here somewhere. Oh, shit.
Frank, so you found my office.
You should keep your friends waiting, Higgins.
Well, sorry about that. The wedding, you understand.
Of course.
There's the food, the decorations, the blast.
Let's get this done. I got a train to catch.
Of course. Just give me a moment. Did I hear correctly? There was trouble in Flagstone yesterday.
The usual.
I can imagine Mr. DeVitt isn't too happy about that.
DeVitt isn't here.
I wonder if he'd want you to leave things unfinished here. Or is there something more important in New Orleans?
Maybe you should just get back to your wedding, Higgins.
Maybe you're right. Wouldn't want the bride to get nervous.
Well, she has every reason to be.
Pardon?
I don't think she'll be happy when she finds out you sold off her family ranch.
Well, she doesn't have to find out until after the wedding, right?
You know, I don't think it will make much difference in the end. Enjoy your wedding, Higgins.
Wait a second. I need a drink.
Sure you want to do this alone?
This ain't a discussion.
So, what's your plan?
Get in, find Frank, do what I came for.
March to the front gate.
There's a path down those cliffs. I'll just follow that and climb up those vines. From there, I'll wing it.
That's no plan, amigo.
I've pulled off flimsier once.
If I think something's up, I'll come and get you.
No, you stay put. This is my fight.
Whatever you say, amigo.
All right, here we go. So this is John. He's the main character that you generally tend to play quite often. And we're now gonna see what's going on here. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get around to the path there, but I would assume. Let's have a look. Enter the main lodge again. Yes, sneak onto the compound and climb the vines to get in. All right. So what I can do is I can sneak in here, Or I can go and speak to them. I wonder if I can just go up and speak to them straight up. I could do that, or I could just go around this way. Now, do you see this red here? Do you see this red little barrier kind of thing, or zone? Basically what that means is, right now, I'm in a civil zone, which is what the game calls it. And that basically means that if I don't do anything suspicious, like, you know, shoot someone, or throw my knife, or whatever, or just be generally annoying, then the guards will leave me alone. But if I am in this area, past this line right here, then the guards will treat me as an enemy because I am trespassing or whatever. So there's that. Now bear in mind that I was speaking about unique characters and the various playstyles and things that they generally tend to have. And there is a character later on in the game called Voodoo, or at the very least is a character that utilizes voodoo and supernatural elements. And I believe that they have access to mind control abilities, so you can actually mind control guards and things like that, which would no doubt be extremely useful in certain situations. But obviously we're not currently having access to that. Alright, so now we can take a look, and you can see the vision range of this guy, you can see the vision range of this guy, and so on and so forth, just by right-clicking. Super easy to be able to see that. Now that guy is currently looking over here, which I'm not a big fan of. As you can see, they keep looking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So what I'm going to do is I have a coin right here, and I can actually throw that and just distract him just a little bit. I don't really need to distract him a huge amount, I just really need to distract him enough just to get on by. I really don't have really that much to worry about in that regard. So let's actually just have a look here. So I need to get over there to those vines, and I think I can probably jump down here, to be honest. That's probably pretty easy. Now also bear in mind that there are a number of chests in the area that will resupply some of your goods and ammunition, or you know, whatever other consumables. Oh yeah, that's bad. Okay. Yep, see, that's the kind of thing that you're going to need to quick load on. Technically, you don't even need to quick load if you don't want to. You can actually turn this game into more of a tactical shooter, but it is primarily a stealth game, and as a result, you probably want to play it as such, because that you're going to be able to experience all the wondrous polish that the developers have put into this. It's really quite amazing. One of the previous levels I played for an hour. Literally. And as far as I'm aware, there are many, many different levels. As far as I'm aware, at least 15. I don't know whether there are any more than that, but these levels are massive, as you can no doubt tell. And the amount of variety and various activities and ways that you can complete a level are numerous. And that's exactly what you want out of a game like this. That's exactly the reason why I likened it to Hitman, and it's very much isometric Hitman because of the way that it's done, but it is done in a completely different fashion. You know, being able to see, it's very much tactical. You know, you can see that quite obviously here. All right, so let's see here. So as you can see, I can't actually throw my coin over this rock, so I need to get a little bit of a better vantage point. So I could basically throw it around about here. But do you see that guy over there on the left side of the screen? He's currently looking down here, so I can't really do anything about that. So what I need to do is just save and then throw my coin like that. That guy's going to turn around. Let's run as fast as I possibly can, get into the bushes here, and then we're going to wait. Oh yeah, we got to be patient. We got to be patient. And then maybe we can do something. Now, also bear in mind that if you do have the ability or a little bit of an opportunity, shall we say, to kill 2 enemies, you can get out both of your guns, and you can literally...
What's that noise?
Well, now let's make it quick.
Shoot both of them with the showdown ability. And I'm hopefully going to be able to show you the showdown ability, but if I'm not, then I'm just going to do it just as a way to show you and not as anything effective, because sometimes it is really just purely not effective to do anything like that. Okay, so civilians don't actually do anything to you, so you shouldn't really worry about them too much. They also give you information like this.
He's been waiting so long for her to grow up. I wish I was married to him. That deal with the DeWitt Company made him rich. Well, we can't all be as lucky as Miss O'Hara. Are you jealous or envious?
There you go. A little bit of lore building, a little bit of background on what's going on here. And we should probably take a look at where that guy's looking. Are there any other enemies around here? I mean, we obviously are a little bit familiar with this area because that's exactly where Kate appeared and where we gained control over her character. So I'm actually just going to move along here.
Damn it.
Ah, this is bad.
Ain't here no more. All right, new plan. Find the mayor and find out where Frank went. Sure thing. Knife will do.
Hey now.
Let's go.
Ah, that's not good. Did you see that? I tried to just go super smoothly and sneakily, but no. I unfortunately did not have the opportunity to do it. Okay, so we don't really need to listen to that conversation again because we kind of know what they say. So we can just go along here. There is someone that sees us from this area. I'm not entirely sure who it is.
That deal with the DeWitt company made him rich. Well, we can't all be as lucky as Miss O'Hara.
I'm not entirely sure who saw me from that distance because that is my main issue at the moment.
Let's go.
Ah, there he is. It's a poncho guy, yeah. So poncho guys, as I've said before, are specialist units that basically cannot be distracted as much. So if you throw a coin, for example, at them, they're not going to get distracted for as long as normal units. And they are also very difficult to dislodge from their posts. So if you see a guy right here, he's more than likely not going to leave this post. So for example, if I were to throw a coin right here, there you go. That's it. He literally got distracted for a total of, what, 1 second, 2 seconds? So that's definitely a thing to bear in mind. But here's the thing. I don't think there are any other enemies in this area that can actually see him. So I should, theoretically, be able to take him out with my knife. Let's see if it works. Nice. Very good. Okay. That was a great hit. You can also hide bodies. Oh dear. Yes, civilians are a little bit aware of things going on, like, you know, carrying corpses. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to carry a corpse right in front of them, but I thought that they might not be really worried about it, considering these guys are kind of, well, not evil, so to speak, but they're kind of like the bad guys, I guess. Anyway, so this poncho right here, we might have a bit of a problem with him. I don't see any long coats right now, which is actually really good, because long coats can only be, as far as I'm aware, they can only be taken out by Hector, and Hector is our other companion. He's a very strong fellow, and yeah, it would be nice to get him to help us at some point. Okay, so what I'm going to do this time is I'm actually going to throw my coin in this direction. Okay, thankfully a civilian is seeing me, but it's actually not a big deal because the civilian is just looking over there. Oh, there's a poncho. Right. Did not see that guy. I did not see that guy. Okay, so now we know that there's a poncho around there, so...
That's not like Frank to just ride off like that.
Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to... Let's see where he's looking. So he is looking up the stairs. So let's have them face away from us.
It's now or never.
And let's just kill this guy real quick. And that's all I'm going to do. Because, as you can no doubt tell, the, shall we say, lined view, so you can see that these are lines rather than a solid color, that basically means that they can't see this area as long as you are crouched or as long as you are low in some way. And if I were to get up now and carry this body, then they would start seeing me. So I need to be a bit careful about this, because what I'd like to do is face them away again and then just pick up this corpse, because I'm a bit, you know, I'm a bit paranoid about people finding the corpses, so I just want to try and be a bit careful about that. Bear in mind there is also a colorblind mode, so if you are having problems with colorblind issues, then they have a colorblind mode available as well, which is actually very cool. I always like it when games have that. Okay, so... now we're gonna need to climb up the vines. Let's do it.
Decency, you thieving two-bit excuse for a man.
Sweet pea, please. I only want what's best for you.
You sold us out to the
Pretty cozy in here. Looks like the mayor's doing all right for himself. Something's going on in that room. Let's have a look.
Yeah, minus the dignity. You really think I'd marry a conniving charlatan?
Of course you'll marry me. You just need to calm down a bit.
You're nothing but a greedy fuck.
Please, Kate, this is neither the time nor place.
Oldest trick in the book.
You know decency. Thieving, two-bit excuse for a man.
My way.
Sweet pea, please. I only want what's best for you.
Howdy.
You sold us out to the DeWitt Company, you asshole!
I'm offering you more than your uncle could ever give you. It's done. Nothing I can do now.
Call him back.
Kate, please. We have a wedding ahead of us. Now calm down, will you? Time's wasting.
You really still think I was going to marry you? Enjoy your wedding.
Not so fast. You have no idea how much I've invested in this. You will marry me today. You're going to play the good little wife. And I bet you'll forget all about your old life after you pop out a few children.
Tempting, but I must decline.
What the hell are you doing, Kate?
Just trying to be convincing.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm gonna show you your place in this world, you stupid.
I think I know my place.
I reckon he deserved that.
Who the hell are you?
I could ask you the same.
I don't have time. Step aside.
Really?
To the office! Move it!
You sure you want to go this way?
Shit.
What the? Open the fucking door!
Take this.
Case closed. Okay, what now?
The balcony door?
Works for me.
Wait.
What are you doing?
He doesn't need that money anymore.
Money, huh? Heads down.
Right.
Close call. They're gonna search everywhere now.
I have to warn my uncle. Let's get out of here.
Well, tell me something first. You ever heard of a guy called Frank?
Yeah. Let's discuss it on the way, if you don't mind.
No chance we'll get through there. Not without some serious firepower.
You know how to pull the trigger of a Gatling gun?
I sure do. But, why does it have a pink ribbon?
It's a wedding present. Don't ask. Anyway, I don't think I'll get very far in this bloody dress. Let's visit that maid up on the stage. I can steal her clothes and use them to blend in.
Sure. Though, I don't see a gal like you blending in anywhere, Miss,
O'Hara. Kate O'Hara. I'll take that as a compliment, Mr.
Cooper. John Cooper.
Ooh, yeah, some very, very cool character building, and absolutely every single one of the characters that I've met so far has either been extremely mysterious or very straightforward, kind of muscular guy, all kinds of crazy villains and things, and the writing is actually very good in my opinion, and the voice acting is fantastic too. So, yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to save, and I will show you something really cool. Alright, so this is our mission select screen. So what we're going to do now is well, there are actually challenges available as well, by the way, that you can unlock later on. So the Baron awaits in the shadows, who will contact you when the time is right. And basically what that means is you can do a wide variety of different wonderful custom challenges and things like that. Now, there is a replay browser, and I have done 2 levels beforehand and you can literally see some amazing stuff. So let's have a look at troublemakers in Flagstone. So now, if I just pause this real quick here, all of the red dots are enemies, and the blue and orange little squares, I guess you could say, or diamonds, are my two characters. Hector is the orange, and John is the blue one. And you can see, if we maybe just slow this down a little bit to ×8 speed, you can see this is where John was going. This is me controlling John and where he's actually ending up going. And wait a minute, I did not actually mean to go out of that, but apparently that's how it goes. Okay, so anyway, the point is that, as you can see right there, I used Hector because Hector has this ability to whistle. So if he can whistle in the area, he will bring any enemy, a huge amount of enemies, or just one enemy, depending on where you are currently positioned, toward your area. And he also has a bear trap. He has a bear trap available. So basically, he can place down the bear trap and lay kind of an ambush. And you can see right here that I'm not entirely knowing exactly where I should go, and it actually shows you how many times you save as well. You can see that these are loads and these are saves, which is, in my opinion, very, very cool. And let's just actually speed this up a little bit more. Let's speed it up a little bit more. So in this particular mission, I need to kill 4 different enemies, and I need to make their deaths look like accidents. So there's one lady in the brothel. There's one guy over here by a bull, and there is another guy by a church where you need to have the church bell fall onto him, and you have another guy who is trying to oversee the destruction of the town, and that's the main reason why you want to take these guys out, because they're all terrible people, and you have to try and free the town of their oppression, basically. That's what you got to do. And you can see here that I'm just clearing out all of these enemies and everything. And I'm now waiting, because I have to wait to kill that one guy so that I can go upstairs. Now here's the thing, I need to go upstairs in the brothel to be able to retrieve some poison so that I can use the poison on the whiskey that the lady in the brothel is drinking. And then eventually she'll get poisoned by that, and then that will be that will be something that's very, very useful, isn't it? Yeah, it's very, very useful indeed. So you can see here that I'm now attempting to get in through the other way, and this was very, very difficult. I'm just going to speed it up again, just so you can see exactly what's going on. Now, I used a coin. That's what you can do. You can use a coin on animals. So you can just throw a small coin at a bull or a horse or something like that, and what that will do is that will basically make it kick. It will make it kick, or it will make it headbutt, or it will make it basically do something, and there will be a lethal area in front or behind that particular animal, and you can cause it to basically look like the animal killed the guy in question. And that is a really good way of making it look like an accident, of course, because no one's gonna see a coin, right? But there you go. That was my path. You can see how incredibly disjointed it was, and you can also do the same thing on the previous level. Now this level is completely different. This is basically where you have to go through a variety of different kind of closed areas here. But this is where I actually had Dr. McCoy. Dr. McCoy is a mysterious sort of assassin kind of character, because he has a silenced kind of like scoped pistol. It's a very much a custom weapon, very, very fun to use. Didn't really use it that much. As you can see, I'm actually using his syringe. His syringe is basically as far as I'm aware, either a non-lethal way. I think it's a non-lethal way. I'm actually not sure about that. Don't quote me on that. But what I do know is that it knocks people out very, very easily indeed. What we had to do was clear the tracks of the rocks and throw dynamite at it and clear the train's path so that we could actually leave from this area. And it was kind of a simple level, but I personally feel like this level was very, very fun, very, very fun to do. And yeah, hopefully I've shown you enough of the game, and you can decide whether you want to purchase it or not. There is a link in the description if you'd like to check it out. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.